And let's be clear, my dog need an emotional support dog. My baby have anxiety. Like, he can't just, number one, he has separation anxiety. Like, he can't just be away from you for long periods of time. Number two, if you put him in a carrier or something like that for hours on, he is going to whine the entire time. Like, nobody is going to be able to sleep on the flight. It's going to be like, you know, when somebody has like a crying baby on the flight, like the whole time. I don't want to do that to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate if somebody did that to me. They're whining dog. Just the whole like 6 hours of flight. Number one, that's gonna rack my own nerves. That's gonna rack my nerves that I can't take my baby out of the carrier because he has to stay in. Can't take my baby out of the carrier. He got to stay in there the whole time. Nerves gonna be toe up. What is the point of having an emotional support dog if the damn dog got to stay in the carrier and my nerves is gonna be toe up the whole goddamn time that he in there? The whole flight. I'm going to need to drink something. I'm going to need to rub some CBD and be drunk. Like, it's going to be real. And I need my faculties about me. The election is coming. People going to be acting the hell up. So anyway, I said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing American Airlines for 6 hours. So my husband is going to be driving cross country anyway because we have to take our truck to the port so it can be shipped. Him and Miles are going to drive cross country and go and see my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law in San Antonio. Say goodbye to them. She going to cook us good food. Your girl right here don't cook. I'm looking forward to eating. I'm looking forward to her feeding my husband. Hello? And my son. You know what I'm saying? She like to make cookies, cakes, and pies and snacks. I need her to throw them in the bag for the trip. Like all of that. So we're going to go cross country. And, we're going to drive to Fort Lauderdale. So we have some cargo items also. We were going to do a pallet. The shipping situation has been a whole nother journey because our stuff is in storage. I specifically chose the storage that I did because it has very wide thoroughfares. But the thoroughfares, for whatever reason, the shipping companies are like, oh, we can't bring, it's a storage unit, so we can't bring a 40-foot truck in there. Listen here, Samuel, Tyler, John, Jacob. You could fit 2 trailers side by side, 2 40-footers side by side in those thoroughfares. Don't try me. But see, I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't think I will be able to do it. All right, fine. So we ended up not having our things shipped directly from a shipper. So the plan right now is to just take the immediate things that we need. Our kitchen supplies. I need my canner, you know what I'm saying, for survival. I got to continue prepping. Okay, it's about to get real. So all of those things, I'm not going to be able to take all of my preps right now. I'm pissed off about that. But at least if I have my canner, I can make some quick preps when I get there for a couple months. I'll do what I can. Grab those items, throw them in the back of the truck, and then take them to, I think we're shipping with Ocean Transport, maybe? Either Ocean Transport or Paradise Freight. One of them. We're going to take them to the freight provider in Miami and then take the truck to the a different freight provider in Fort Lauderdale. So the plan now is to fly out of Florida. Just got off the phone with Seaborne Airways. I was praying on the way here, fam. I said, listen, God, I don't know how this is about to go. I don't know what I need to do, but I can't leave my baby here. I'm definitely not about to euthanize him. And I don't like the idea of leaving him with a foster family. Like, he don't know them. And his anxiety is going to be on 10 every day. He don't know people. He don't like people. And he's skittish. And that just is what it is. You could be walking him down the street. If somebody walk by, he'll jump like, oh, what's that? It's just a person, Miles. It's a kid on a bike. Like, Miles. That's my son. Garvey, it's just a kid on a bike. Like, it's just a person walking by. He'd be like, who's that? Like, yeah. So I cannot leave him with no damn foster family, even though that would be my last ditch effort, is to leave him with a foster family until we can like secure some type of cruise passage for him. Right now, see, that was my third thing. Maybe we'll put him on a freighter and I'll go with him on the freighter, right? Sometimes they have passenger cabins that you can book on the freighters. They only got a couple, so you have to do it in advance. Well, the airlines have me under the gun because of their 10-day reservation restriction situation. But I was like, maybe I'll just put him with a foster family until we can book some passage, and then we just be like the Titanic out that joint, like me and my dog. Okay? Like just hoping we don't sink. Going with God and the angels. So I have not been able to secure that passage, but that was my third option. So anyway, I talked to Seabourn. They can fly me out of Miami, from Miami to Puerto Rico. And then from Puerto Rico, they can fly me to St. Croix. Blessings, she said, well, first of all, she said, how much does he weigh? And, how big is he? I'm like, well, because they only fly in cabin. They don't do cargo. So I was like, cool, this is exactly what I need. She's like, how big is he? I'm like, he's 24 pounds. She's like, okay. Well, the size of the carrier have to be 17 by the... He ain't no itty bitty dog, fam. If he was an itty bitty dog like that, I could have put him on a regular ass plane, fam. Could have put him on a regular ass plane right under the seat in front of me, fam. Like, bloop. So that was a no. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do because like he's bigger than that. His carrier is bigger than that. And he's fatter than that. She was like, well, is he a service animal or an emotional support animal? I'm like, kinda. I'm like, I mean, technically he is, but I haven't finished his paperwork. She's like, well, if he was an emotional support animal, then he could fly with you and it wouldn't matter his weight or his breed. Really? I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to just have to just bite the bullet on this. Suck it up, Buttercup, and just fill out the damn papers and let everybody know that you crazy as hell and you need your dog for emotional support or you can't survive through life. Otherwise, he ain't going to be able to make it. And leaving my baby behind for my own pride and ego is not going to be a part of the plan. Like, we just not doing that. You hear that, Garv? We ain't doing that, babe. He just looking at me. He be like, huh? We ain't doing it. You're coming. You're coming, muffin. All right? Okay. So that has been the journey of trying to escape the United States with a snub-nosed breed dog. When it's all said and done, to God be, matter of fact, in advance, to God be all the glory, because this is about to be a harrowing adventure. It's going to be a 3-day ride cross country plus 2 legs of a flight on a seaplane. And if you've never flown a seaplane, it is an adventure in and of itself, because it literally just flies just over the water. It doesn't go all the way up and you have that awesome altitude and you just, buoyant up there in the cloud. No, you're going to feel all that wind. It's going to be like this sometimes. And I got to do 2 legs of it. The things that pet mamas do for their babies. Anyway, thank you for watching this journey. Thank you for continuing on with me. If you've had similar, situations, I would love to hear about it in the comments. If this has helped you in any way to book travel for your own pet, I'd like to know in the comments, and I would love, to just hear about what happens with your own situation. Be intentional, y'all, because, man, this fell off my plate a little bit, and as a result has been a nightmare. Yeah, I'm just ready to go. I'm just ready to get back to, what's a fly? I'm just ready to get back home to my island. You know, hoodie season then popped up. You know, when I got here, it was like 100 degrees. And then like a week later, I'm out here in hoodies. Arizona bipolar as hell. Anyway, y'all enjoy y'all day. Thanks for watching.